Okay, I want to make a little video of this idea that I had and I did last summer. Um, Basically, the Apex 3-inch is a tough little frame. So, what I did was I wanted to get a moonlight in it, but the moonlight camera didn't want to fit in the front end. Very tight build the way I did this. It's a little heavy for its size, but it flies great. I'm running the 1505 LAN RC 3750 kV because I'm running the Hack RC 40 amp 32-bit ESC. That's the Hack RC stack in this. Hack RC makes some good stuff. They're a racing brand, so they definitely know what they're doing, from what I can tell. Uh, but I wanted this thing to last. Now, I've flown it a bunch of times, and I crashed it a bunch, and the thing still is absolutely perfect. This can't, what I did was, I bought this, itsfpv drone that I built, and I love the camera canopy. It's so tough. Now, I did mod this too. I actually have a GT kit in it. I machined the standoffs up so that it raised it 5 millimeters so that I could fit the GT kit in there. And other than raising the battery center of weight a slight bit, it's absolutely perfect, and it's basically just as tough as it normally is. My only issue is the inside of the arms has a cutout, and I've broken like 4 arms on this thing. And as you can see, there's not even hardly a scratch on this frame. I just hit the dirt and it breaks an arm almost every time. I did have it in the True X setting, because you can turn the key and it'll go either way. True X or this squashed, wider setup. But anyhow, people have been talking about these eras because of the new 04 coming out. I figured I'd make an update video on what I did with the era. When I bought my era, it came with the gray cage, but I wanted the orange on it. So I ordered an extra orange cage. They were out of the actual frame kit with the orange cage. It only had the gray, so I ordered the gray one. But then I added an extra cage with this in idea, which is what I'm making the video about, is this 3-inch. But anyhow, I wanted to get the props out of the view. So this camera cage is super crazy tough. So it gave me an idea. I made an adapter plate that I cut out that fit the bottom of this era camera cage. And so it sticks out a little bit past the front up there. And I drilled the holes to match the original screw holes, and then screwed it down and then mount the camera cage on top. I believe I have long screws going straight down through, holding everything together. I've crashed this thing several times, no issues. I don't even understand how it looks like it's still brand new. I guess just because all the protection and everything. It's a little bit on the heavy side, but because, and I'm running 6S on 4S motors because I can with the 32-bit ESC, it flies great on 6S. I mean, it zips. 4S, it cruises really good and really smooth. So I can run like an 800. This is just under 250 grams with a 650 mAh battery on it, but the 800 goes a little bit over. But it cruises very nice and smooth, and I get real good footage out of this moonlight camera. Not having to, this camera cage helps protect it. I might break the lens cover, and, that just kind of comes on and off there. So the camera's back inside. But I think actually I did break one of these already. So, because of the way it was sticking out, I slammed into a tree. I actually broke a whole prop off. It came with just 2 blades come back, and I fried a motor because I was running at 6S. And when you're only running 2 blades on 6S, these motors will not take it, but otherwise they take it totally fine. It's just the PID tune destroyed the motor because of the missing blade. So it sounded horrible, but I flew it back from where I hit the tree, and it made it back and flew. And then I still flew it the rest of the day with the motor windings were black and crispy. When I landed, you can see smoke come up out of the video. It's on one of my older videos from last summer. I was flying at Wick Park there in Youngstown. So anyhow, I just kind of wanted to show this. It's something totally different. And there are a couple videos that I've made with this. I honestly haven't flown it much. I don't think I built it till like around August or so. And then I'm in Ohio, so the weather changed. But still, great little quad. I really love this Moonlight kit. I need to get a couple more for some other ones. This one here, that my Era has that GT kit in it, which I have flown all the way down through town from the Ween Park in Youngstown. Went around skyscrapers and everything. The GT kit's awesome for range and penetration. I love it. But anyhow, this is a little bit of a different build. My biggest issue is it's not a basher. The Era frame is just... They just need to remove those little cutouts out of the arms. Give us an extra option for buying the damn arms. That's all you gotta do. I've talked to them and they say, ooh, well, it's supposed to protect the mid plate. Well, when I broke the arm on this one, it delaminated the whole plate right here on this whole edge anyways, so it's super glued back together. I'm not going to pay $18 shipping to get another bottom plate. But it's been holding up okay. As you can see, it's in good shape. The only thing I've ever hit was the soft dirt outside. So, I mean, it's not even dirty yet. I've only flown it, a couple dozen times, and I've already replaced like 4 arms on this damn thing. I'm not real happy with that frame for what I paid. It's like the most expensive frame on the market, and probably one of the least durable. So it just breaks off the inside tip of the arm where the cutout is, and then the arm can shift forward and back. The props will either hit together here or they'll hit the camera cage when it moves. But like I said, I've probably got about 30 flights on this drone. Already broke 4 arms. Haven't even taken it to a bando or anything. I did fly through the city and stuff, but that didn't have any issues then. I was diving a tree out back, like the hole down through the top. And when I came out, I hit the ground and broke an arm. And then I cartwheeled it across the field at the school I fly at and broke an arm. And pretty much every time I've hit anything with this thing, it snaps an arm. Now I did have it in the True X format with the thing turned, so I have switched it to the compressed X, hoping that it won't break any more arms. Luckily, they sell arms from Defiant, Defiant FPV or whatever, so stateside, because I originally ordered this straight from Germany, and it costs like 20 bucks shipping and stuff just to get that bottom plate. I think it's like 18 bucks. So, as a matter of fact, when I first ordered it, it was supposed to come with a spare arm, and they did not send it. Well, the box was torn up and smashed and then rewrapped up with saran wrap, and anyhow, I don't know if it fell out of the box or what, but I only received the original kit without the spare arm that was supposed to come with originally. So they sent me out another spare arm, so I had that, but I used it within the first couple flights. So, because they break so easily. But anyhow, I'm making this video. This is more about, using that camera pod in different ways. I love this one. I hear the new 04 one that they 3D print breaks real easily. These things, this is the way to go. The injection molding, they are tough as hell. So, I mean, you can just feel it when you're playing with it. It don't move. It's rock solid. So, but anywho, I just thought this might be an interesting build for somebody else, or for somebody. I get I put the two pieces together for this because if you leave them separated, this bottom part will move around and it'll rip out your cables and stuff. But anyhow, seems to work real good. I have a bunch of builds with that style antenna system on it with the my walk snail drones. I got like 12 of them. But anyhow, I just figured I'd do a little build thing. I can put a second strap on there, but the way it's held in, it really, when you got the wire out, it doesn't slide out. So I found the one tough strap does perfect holding it. I think this is a 200 millimeter instead of the 250 or whatever length. The Flywoo set comes in like 2 packs. So anyhow, one of my favorite builds here. This thing flies amazing. One of my best flyers I have, besides my Apex. I think the Apex is actually the better frame. I do wish other companies like Immersion RC would redo the Apex, do like an Apex, I don't know, final evolution type deal or something, using a similar camera pod. I just saw a video. The reason I'm making this video is I saw a video where somebody actually put one of these pods on an Apex. So shout out to them. Pretty slick. But anyhow, I definitely like this better than the CNC one. Anyhow, I'm just rambling at this point. So happy rippings, guys.